Today, family, we continue with our Boston money play system, the BEANTOWN attack. I'll be showing you two new money plays today that is designed to work with the quick free horns fade that I showed you previously. If you haven't seen that, make sure you click the link above to check it out. But without further delay, let's get to our BEANTOWN attack part number 2. Now, really important note though, alright guys? Make sure you get the quick free horns fade down first, because all of these sets today are very real NBA actions and they're meant to work with the quick free horns fade throughout the course of the game. Alright, please remember that. Now the first play we'll be looking at is called FLOPPY, and it is in the Boston playbook, so you will be able to use this in MyTeam. So check it out. This is very regular basketball action. Now you're going to bring up with the point guard. We have called the play for Avery Bradley here. He's going to choose one of the bigs to pop out on, and if you get a good shooter on your MyTeam, think Klay Thompson, this is very good initial action to run at the early parts of a half-court possession. Your two guard can pop out either way, so it's a dynamic read. You're not going to know until he does it, so make sure you follow it up. You see how he goes back, see he pops back this way, he pops out on the side, but he always pops out for the free, so you don't want to have to worry too much about that. But obviously, make sure you call it for a guy that can shoot frees. If you call this for a non-shooter, the initial pop out of the big man, the floppy action, is, it's fretless, so you don't want to waste a possession like that. But if this is Klay Thompson or Ray Allen, the defense will shift. You will get good looks one way or the other, and if it's an open free ball, bangity, bang, bang, bang. Now obviously, the free ball not always going to be there, but that's why this play is fairly good. So you can see in this action, we're running the floppy again. This time there's no shot. Great defense, the big man didn't do a good job screening, but you can go easy right back into the post. So for you guys with good MyTeam postmen, instead of calling a quick post up, this is actually a very sophisticated way of setting up a post up. You start off using your shooter to bend the defense to see if you can get a free. If no free, you can just go back to one of your post up bigs that you enjoy using anyways. But this is much better than a quick post up. It shifts the defense, it puts the big in primary position after the off ball screen. Very good basketball action. And remember, I'm in Warriors motion cuts, as I have always said here, so I'm in Warriors motion cuts right now. So if this floppy action yields you nothing, you go back to that middle Warriors motion pick and roll, and it's deadly. But in this instance, Olenek got so deep, a lot of the time, you can just get these fouls. Like off that floppy action, the entry pass is a lot easier to do, very not turnover prone, nice and safe, nice and clear. You can see it here again. I have called the play for another shooter. He's gonna pop out. Now this is Marcus Smart, so he can't shoot, so I'm doing it for the post up here. And we're running out of time. This is low on the shot clock, but I can still get Olenek in deep position with the bounce pass. So this is the key of this floppy action. There's a free ball, there's an easy post up. Now, is this overpowering like quick free horns fade? Of course not. But the key to this is that you can't run quick free horns fade all the time. You gotta combine it with these regular sets to flow off the defense and to also keep your players and yourself in rhythm. Alright, so that's the floppy money play. Now let's take a look at play number 3, our third money play from the Boston playbook. This one is called Quick Sipper to Hawk. Alright. Now this one is that classic Spurs sipper action. I've called it for Isaiah Thomas here, and you can see he's going to go to the low block and he's going to sipper out off the big man screen. If this free ball is there, make sure you call it for a shooter once again. You can hit this one all day, straight from the middle. That's a lot of hot zones for a lot of players. Now, but once again, good defenses won't yield you easy shots. So if this open free is not there, do not worry. This flows incredibly nicely. You get back to the original passer, it flows nicely into a UCLA cut. So if you got a guy who can shoot and is big, think like someone like Harrison Barnes, or even like a Jabari Parker, you can shoot that well, but this UCLA cut is crazy. If you call this a Kevin Durant, oh my goodness, can you imagine Kevin Durant's gonna sipper out for the top of the free? You gotta guard this. Kicks it back to Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant uses the UCLA cut, huge target, even with someone small like Isaiah Thomas. Great finish. No sipper cut, used the UCLA cut. Once again, very classic NBA action, but this still works like money. You can see it again. This time I'm just going to change it to a middle pick and roll because I'm Warriors motion cut. So that's another benefit out of that sipper action, right? You're going to get your star exactly right in the middle. And if you don't want to run the UCLA cut, you can simply call that middle pick and roll out of Warriors motion, and it's deadly. Like watch, Marcus Smart not really a shooter, sippers up top. I'm simply going to run a middle pick and roll because that's what I wanted all along. Defense breaks because it's that nasty Warriors motion, middle pick and roll, swish bomb, and Mir Johnson. You can see it here again, the zipper action. We're once again in Warriors motion. Cuts for our offensive strategy. We have called a play for Avery Bradley. He's gonna zipper out. If there's a free, take it. If there's nothing, we don't even mind, because now we're just gonna flow back to our other action. If the UCLA cut is not there, you actually flow into this wing pick and roll where Avery Bradley pops off a double screen on the other side, and you can run this in 24 seconds. So that's multiple options in one basic set that is designed, once again, remember, to work with the powering play that is quick free horns fade. So zipper cut, nothing. Back to Marcus Smart, UCLA cut, nothing. Wing pick and roll. He's gonna pop out Isaiah Thomas on the double side, nothing. We can still go back to the side, back to the post, because it's in triangle formation on that strong side. So there's always a post up. So that's nasty. And there's actually a play 3.5. I know I said 2 plays today. This one is in the same section. Quick Hawk Rip 5. It's actually the exact same play as the one I just showed you with the zipper action, except it doesn't have the zipper action. It starts off right away with a UCLA cut, and it flows into similar stuff. So if you want to run something quicker without the zipper, go straight to the UCLA cut, which is very deadly if you got a big target to pass to. And if the UCLA cut is not there, this flows exactly as the zipper hawk play. So you can see here, so it flows into the wing pick and roll with the double screen popping out on this side. Avery Bradley, good action, swoosh. So allow me to give you a summary today. Today's plays are actually more SIMNATION style kind of plays. They're strong, but they're not overpowering. Everything you saw here today is meant to be used as counter to the quick free horns fade I showed you previously. That play is nasty. You can win a game on your own with that play, running it a lot of times. But you gotta make sure you get in these floppies, these zipper sets, just to keep yourself in rhythm. It's important to randomize your game and keep yourself versatile. This is especially true on my team because you got great players. Simple basketball action like this with superstars is a nightmare to defend. You don't need to be too fancy when you got a whole team of stars. Like stuff like this, if you run with KD, MJ, Clay, Draymond, Rick Barry, oh my goodness, nightmare to defend. Alright family, so thanks for coming by. I'll have more of these money play and new defensive systems coming out throughout the week. Thank you for your patience. If I don't like if you enjoyed, I will see all of you next time.